Ladies and gents, welcome to the semifinals of our Meta Plays 1v1 Pro League here for Halo Wars 2. 200 points are on the line, and in the blue color, this is Scootman playing as Anders. He's getting bullied a little bit by that chopper over there. Hero Absolution on the other side is going to be playing as Decimus, and he's already stolen a mini base. Pretty big deal, because the brutes will be pressuring this main. You can bet on it. Scoot is, as such, forced into an early armory. His marine outside has died, and the grunt has taken the garrison, so the marine has to now run to the far one, but the chopper comes in to ram it. Some brutal takedowns from Hero early on. Every unit that you can remove in this early game stage just means that your brutes from the stolen mini base will be more impactful. Now, the Spartans should be able to put a stop to them for the most part, but there's more coming in supposedly from the main. But we'll see how much Hero will focus on expanding his mini base empire. Scoot's main job as Anders now will be to have some anti-infantry out, but he cancels the barracks very interestingly. Why is that? I'm just gonna make a pad here and instead go jackrabbits because he wants to counter the brutes a bit harder. Okay, that could work. There are some grunts out. If it turns out that Hero goes into mines, however, that could be problematic. However, he's upgraded the harvester, so it's not gonna be that early just yet. You need to pay for these mini bases somehow anyway. It's not a bad decision by any means. Chopper has gotten destroyed. But how do you deal with these two brutes right now? Without the Spartan being here. He's currently out there killing sentinels for the power node capture. Scoot won't be able to defend this back me, but as long as that fourth jackrabbit comes out, that's a pretty good number already. So maybe upgrade the jackrabbits could be the way to go from here. But as predicted, the grunts have mines. Oof, they nearly just absolutely wiped out the rabbits, but this one should be able to escape. That said, the pressure isn't over, not by a long shot. The generator is getting bonked really hard there. With Vortex, it goes down so fast. And now the jackrabbits are obviously able to dispatch of these guys very quickly. They weren't around, right? And neither was the Spartan. So ideally, during that Vortex, you'd use the Spartan to jump on them. Then the rabbits get time to get here. Their upgrade is now finished, so they can at least do a bit of a counter punch. But with Scoot being down on no generator, because let's be real, this is probably going to be destroyed as well. The rabbits are coming back to deal with it, but by the time they do, it's at like half health. I'm sure Hero will bring more to the table later. Either way, the Spartan might get 1 star from this little excursion. It's just, is it going to be worth it? We'll see. So far, Hero isn't making a whole lot more brutes, but he's prepping for it. 2 raid camps are already up in that sneaky back mini base. It's only 1 turret for Scoot. It's not gonna help too much. And these 2 unupgraded generators are just making me anxious. They're really making me anxious. You guys see the health is so low on them. Once you upgrade them, quite a bit tankier after that, but before? You vortex this and send the brutes to them. It's gonna be ugly. That heavy supply pad is already weak as well. Okay, doesn't look like Hero will have an easy time getting out brutes here though. Let's Scoot now controlling the ground. Even here, he's only got an apex. He's swapping the buildings around. He's trying to progress through leader powers more quickly. Fascinating. I guess if he gets himself tier 2 with a quick boundless siphon, Hero would be able to win the battle super hard. Because, I mean, you got hunters and elites. What do you even do? Okay, we'll heal. You probably no more buildings from this. But he can recycle the apex, get back some of the resources from that. He recycles the base as well, so that the rabbits don't get the XP. Or rather, Scoot doesn't get the leader power XP, I mean. The rabbits weren't gonna get any substantial XP anyway. A little bit of decapturing action here by Hero, but I'm not sure that's gonna actually stick. Scoot has a pretty good hold on those power nodes. And this extra base, it might happen. It might come up. There's a lot of grunts here. And they got boundless siphon now. Grunt mine's not doing too badly either. We've got a handful of elites coming out. It looks like there will be more of those, but I think we need to see some hunters to deal with the rabbits long term. But now as these grunts fight, they just heal themselves. And you can upgrade that base fairly easily too. Hellbringers are very low in numbers, so they're not going to be afraid. I think Scoot didn't even make a second one, to be fair. He does reach tier 2, thanks to those power nodes out in the map. Curious what he'll do with his resources now. Spartan upgrade first. But then will we see a marine upgrade? You probably don't want to do that against a ranger blob. Then again, we don't have a ranger blob. There's one ranger. 2 rangers. 3 rangers. Okay, okay. More coming. If Scoot figures it out, he definitely doesn't want to upgrade the marines. That would be not great. And I think he knows. He's upgrading the supply pads instead. That's a pretty safe play. Also getting an expo himself. Holding on to those power nodes as much as he can, but the rabbits are starting to go down. So that map control is about to evaporate very quickly. Beams coming down on the army now. Those marines are doomed. That was a very expensive beam for units that were gonna die anyway. I didn't really like that. That was unnecessary for sure. Can go after this base now. Yeah, definitely what would have been ideal is to get the Spartan with that. Or just in case Scoot has some kind of mines, it would be useful there. Are these dispersion nozzles? No. No dispersion nozzles yet. There it is. Meanwhile, his base has been destroyed. The dispersion nozzle Warthog is a pretty good combo. But I think with Hero having these 2 bases super secure, doesn't worry too much about that. Can just keep going with these grunts into the minis, get his additional leader power XP, and drop in Decimus fairly soon. He's nearly got it already. So capturing some of these power nodes will help as well. He's got plenty of grunts here to do it with. All he needs to do is defend the base. Which just means target down some of those Hellbringers. And then eventually drop in Decimus. Do you just drop it onto the main actually and do some counter damage with Vortex? It will be pretty easy to take out these buildings, especially those weak ones over there, like I said earlier. And that's still the case now. And just 100 power more for Decimus, and we got it. Scoot does have to leave eventually with that Spartan, because, you know, elites. They counter him. Moments away from Desi. As these grunts die, they will provide the experience for that. Even you losing units does give you XP. The elites will be the spotters. There it is. Oh, he's looking at it. Come on. There we go. Oh boy, the beam. I don't even need vortex. Bunch of bonks, and that will be gone too, and then you can move on to the others. Scoot still doesn't have a second base. Can't really do that while he wants the Retriever Sentinel, but now he doesn't have power income, really. He has this. No power extractor on the map. Oh, if Desi bonks this right now, especially with a vortex, there is no way that that's gonna be a Retriever then. Well, maybe the sneaky boy will provide the last bit. Oh my god. The sneaky generator just to get it. 2000 power! Let's go! Great timing. Hey, 2-star on the Spartan is pretty impressive. Maybe this counter-offensive does have some meat to it. There's a shield on the boy. Nero has to destroy his base or sacrifice his buildings, rather. Is that a shield coming in? 30 seconds. It's a long time, and there's only one Reaver. Spartan can steal that, of course. But Decimus, meanwhile, having a party in his base. However, he's hitting a watchtower, you see. No way that gen comes up. Come on. Just look at it the wrong way, and it will... it goes down. Yep. As expected. Anti-air turrets are the new Reavers. They do what they can anyway. It's enough to scare the Retriever Sentinel away for now. The hero has properly shown that watchtower who's boss. Let's just keep replenishing on the turrets. Turrets don't really defend against these guys. Like, you need the anti-infantry upgrade on them. But now Hero is without the base. And you know what? The Sentinel could just come home and destroy whatever's attacking here. Including Decimus. He can't shoot up, really. His beams can hurt the Sentinel, but that's it. Right now, he's just having an absolute party in Scoot's base. This is wild. Another generator will go down. The Scoot has heavy pads on the external minis. So that's gonna help. Decimus actually might go down if there's no teleport here. Pick Boundless Fury. He's walking faster, but that Spartan has something to say about this, and so does the Retriever. The strong shot takes him down. Hero Absolution has a Olaf grunts, bunch of Reavers, so it's not easy for that Retriever to just come in and show him who's boss. That Spartan might be able to cause some havoc, but not too much. There are a lot of Reavers. And we're getting even more Reavers. According to Hero, it's never enough. Third generator for Scoot. He's really trying to recover this economy. It might work, honestly. Like, you start getting out your Kodiaks and turtle up. This army is not well equipped for pushing through against that. Although Hero could drop in another Decimus fairly soon. Now he doesn't have any more units to spend on, you see. So his power will only go up. See if that Retriever can get to 1 star. It was moving around while he was hunting Decimus, so no XP for that, unfortunately. The Boundless Siphon, Boundless Fury, Reavers showing the Warthogs who's boss. That's hilarious. Okay, 20-minute break. We're just having a quick peace agreement. We rearm and we kill each other after, okay? Seems good to me. Spartan with 2 stars just doesn't take damage. He can do this all day. Decimus drops in once more, however, and he really does not like that base. Wait, he's not coming to help against the army? No, he just wants that base dead. Now. There's no time to waste. Maybe that Retriever is gonna look for some trouble, but not really. There's too many Reavers. Spartan doesn't want to jump into it. None of that stuff. And the hero is making good progress with his base. He ends up switching into Banshees or something. That could be a pretty big play. Because they don't take any power up. Drop turret comes in to potentially get some of these units. Decimus is here to handle the situation. It's just that base needs to be defended by the Reavers, and they didn't manage to jump in. Some of them missed the jump. And as you guys know, Decimus doesn't have an easy way to heal the base. You have to use engineers, and if that engineer gets sniped, Retriever might have an opening. There are some... There's one Nightingale only. Oh no, the beam is gonna get the Retriever. Ever Reavers anyhow. Good job by Hero, but can he actually hold against this ground army? It's looking mighty scary. However, he has Decimus. Surely his ability will clean up here. Scoot really needs to be careful not to clump up too hard. Oh, another Retriever Sentinel. Why not? Oh god, he clumps. Oh, you don't only have to split against Decimus, you have to stay split. That's the hard part. Everyone can split once. Well, not everyone, apparently. But that's not a... I'm not even talking about Scoot, just generally people don't split enough. But to repeatedly keep doing it and keep that timing in mind, that is hardcore stuff. Certainly not everyone can do that. It's hard enough to keep track of the offensive leader powers. Like, okay, beam just happened, you have 3 minutes. Do you guys remember that timer? Because I haven't paid that close attention myself right now. It was something around 19 minutes, so... See you again at 22. Or another possible beam. And then you just have to watch out for it until it happens. That's how the best of the best keep track of things anyway. Having to juggle all these things. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head what the cooldown is on Decimus's ability. It's got to be like almost a minute, right? Maybe more than a minute. I don't know. Someone look it up. There's a reason I can't beat these guys. Oh, the Retriever ability is coming. Everyone's clumped. Hero eats it, but it wasn't that terrible, to be honest. It's just that that Spartan and the Dispersion Flamers are most certainly going to clean up here. Decimus can probably fight through this with his massive regeneration rate. But not for too long. If the retriever targets him, he's gonna get KO'd as well. Hell, it's not even necessary. Huh. Targeting the Wolverine, not the best idea, honestly. He will go down. See, if you target down instead the... Oh my god, what just happened there? You missed the Vortex snipe attempt, and Scoot just saved it. But I was just gonna say, oh my god! Hero resigns! Because Scoot kept everything alive. He has a 3-star Spartan. Great micro there. Keeping that guy alive for so long. So I was just gonna say, if that Decimus had attacked the Hellbringers, those are easy kills, right? And you can drastically reduce the anti-infantry damage or anti-hero damage there, where shooting a Wolverine doesn't do much. It will get you to regenerate still, but you want to reduce the incoming damage with your kills in order to sustain yourself in a fight like that with regeneration. That should be the micro thought process there. But Hero was also worried about those Reavers jumping around, so it was a bit too much happening at once, and Scoot just managed it better. GG. Welcome to game number 2. On vault here we've got Scoot. He's playing as Forge, and on the other side of the map in the red, this is Hero. He's gonna be bringing Colony to the table. Good matchup. Definitely mobility lead for UNSC here. Forge-Hog and a bunch of Jackrabbits should be able to run around in the early game, but if they encounter a number of Skitterer Chopper combos, obviously you attach them, the skits, to the chopper, that can certainly hold their own. But Hero is gonna be potentially more aggressive here, at least trying to steal minis, going after those Marines early on as well. The Grunts aren't able to win that one-to-one fight, but the chopper certainly is. If the chopper comes out to help that Grunt in the end, that should be pretty meaningful. Especially if we get additional choppers to handle barracks units. Scoot will probably need a Forge-Hog on the mini base and to come home to aid in the defense. Typically, it's very hard to rush a Forge because of that Forge-Hog, because turrets, you just hug a turret, you upgrade the anti-infantry turret, and you have so much income because of rolling economy. I mean, you already have 2 upgraded harvester, supply pads, sorry, and an upgraded generator as well. And you can still squeeze out a hero. Like, that's crazy. No other leader can really do that. That's why Forge is just so good in the early game. That's why you don't bother rushing him, because it's so cheap for him to get these upgrades, and then his income just goes nuts. However, we're gonna have Goliaths. Doesn't look like we're gonna make any skits. Hero isn't doing any of that right now, but he's picking up resources. He's a hardworking lad with all these grunts. They're doing what must be done. And if Scoot's not gonna have the Forge-Hog, he's just probably properly screwed. It's a whole lot of infantry, but one good Suicide Grunt connection can completely change that. We've got a very preemptive heal from Scoot, I mean from Hero. I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of that, but hey, the Goliath is actually pretty decent anti-infantry, and if he just kills the majority of the models before the second one even gets here, how is Scoot gonna realistically defend? The answer is he's probably not. There's a grenade from one surviving Marine. That's not worth a whole lot. So far, great KD by Hero Absolution. I think that Gen is gonna get bonked. More units are streaming out of the base. Will it be enough? Probably not. Looks like 2 more punches on this generator. And I'm hearing Fat Lady singing. Maybe I'm imagining things. Scoot says I'm imagining things. Okay. We'll see what happens. He picks up his minis at least. It's not all bad. It's an even split on that front. Can still recover. Remember, it is cheap to upgrade that gen. You can get a second gen too. It's fairly easy. But then the suicide runs come in. Great split by Scoot. Hero for some reason wasn't able to control it early enough. And it's just now too many units over here. Even if all the choppers were together, it would be too many units. Although I guess if you count these guys, that's not entirely true. And Scoot is gonna do exactly that. Second generator and the turret. Making sure the base stays safe. That is the third point drop from Hero, however. Could be coming in any moment now. Not here, there's already a Goliath, but I think this upper mini base, you want to take that down quick. You drop in your Goliaths and do it with that. This infantry play is odd. I still don't know if I like it. I think I don't like it, to be honest with you guys. The choppers are heading back to finish the mini, but some of them are going to the main now. There's going to be 3 turrets, but do the Goliaths care? The Scoot is completely out of position. The turrets are spooky in such high numbers, obviously, but I would wager these guys can destroy both the generator and the pad, especially if microed nicely. And Hero is gonna micro them, so there's gonna be a set of bombs getting dropped on them. The engineers will have to do some heavy lifting here. And they're picking the high health one to heal, not the low health one. Oh, what just happened? Okay, that makes the maths here a little bit different. We're gonna get 1 generator picked off. And probably not the turret. I mean, turret? Supply pad. Yeah, these guys have to leave now. Anyway. Minis of Scoot are under heavy attack. He's taking some on the far side. And an Expo. Maybe it's not all bad. Getting back his second generator. Hero has that already and upgraded. Scoot's Marines trying to do a little bit of capturing action. You probably don't want to mess with that with the choppers here, because they're just going to get grenaded. Good use of the slope by Hero, but couldn't dodge every grenade. Suicide runs might clean this up, however. Oh no, we're clumping up. Oh no. The Swedes absolutely cleaned up everything. Side minis destroyed. And we've got double raid camp on the middle mini. Scoots, Expo, and mini. And perhaps this mini also are all under threat. He's now going to tier 2, but so is Hero. And Hero just has better map control. Only thing Hero lacks is he doesn't have this power node just yet. But he's working on it. It's a pretty good game, this one. Scoot surviving admirably. And now in tier 2, I would guarantee that he gets his 4 chog out. It's gonna happen. Do you bother to upgrade your infantry here, or do you just go hogs? The trouble is that Hero is gearing up for his big drop. It's really not that far away now. Just load up that bar, stockpile some resources, and you're good to go. In the meantime, these choppers are out there picking up resource crates around the map. There's a bunch left. Here, here, here. It's not nothing. You do want to pick these up if you have the time. And I think he absolutely has the time, so going for that now just means drop later. Or drop earlier, rather, because he'll have the resources. Anywho, what else are we doing? Adding in marauders? Huh? I mean, maybe that's not a bad idea, but we were so close to that big drop. I figure he prioritized that. Gonna have to deal with the 4-chog for sure. Oh, yeah, he's gonna have to deal with the 4-chog. It's not gonna have ammo around, but there's also a sniper coming out. There's a heal. The 4-chog will add a bit of armor to this base. A bit of resistance. There's already a hunter here. The hunter alone could probably beat the 4-chog, let alone with all those chopper support. Oh, the Suis! To be fair, the heavy metal marines are holding on admirably, but it's just not enough. Ammo round comes in to do a little punish there. The choppers aren't going to be enough. Great micro once again by Scoot, but it's just not going to be enough. That skid chopper will end things here. Huh? Guys, you forgot to end it. Oh my god. That's unfair. I'm gonna get so triggered. Shields are back. Okay. Scoot makes it. That was entirely on Hero though. Either way, he gets the base. He's comfortable here. I just don't have a whole lot of resources, so the big drop early on thing isn't gonna happen. Especially now that he spent on an extractor. So this is gonna be a slower paced game. Marines didn't get further. Oh, okay. Combat tech's coming in. That's really all the man has. Scoot saving up for his own grizzly drop. I argue if Hero has his Capitano out, if he can do his own big drop, that should be enough to deal with this. There's not a lot of hunters, which could be a problem. Ideally, you'd want a few. Not sure why he has so many rangers. Like the marine count, he's already managed that with the Suis. Another Goliath drop coming in, making use of the extreme mobility granted by drops. There's so many Goliaths. Do you at this point just upgrade them with their anti-vehicle attacks? It's probably not worth it. Okay, I think Goliaths are, Grizzlies are dropped in. Shield's gonna be the first victim there. Rangers never had a chance, but maybe they have enough of a chance to kill that 4-chog, surely. Okay, the turret does it. Equally good. I bet Hero is gonna want to lose a few units in order to be able to drop, and is in the meantime also partying with these Goliaths, jumping up and down in joy of seeing that generator. Hunters are trickling in one by one. It's not ideal. Also, they're always taking AoE damage whenever a Grizzly will shoot at them. Anyway, there's the big drop. Time has come. There are 2 veteran hunters in there. If anybody can deal with this, it's them. Do we have heavy metal? I think it's on cooldown. Even with bombs, this wasn't powerful enough. The Locust is gonna eat it, but... Oh, heavy metal is in with heal. That's not bad at all, but the 2-star hunters are just too tanky. They don't take a whole lot of damage from vehicles, even if they have heavy metal on, and there's a whole lot more hunters coming through. Now all that will get taken down. That doesn't look like the Goliaths were able to do too much more damage. Took out one more building in the back. And with combat repair being in, all these boys will be absolutely full health by the time they cross the map. Hero is gonna be putting on his party face for sure. Hunter Capitano is gonna be added. I'm not sure how upgraded he is. Like, the upgrades for him, I'm pretty sure they're not done. Just a guess. But he's got an advantage overall. Getting a third base, having power nodes under his control. That's pretty good stuff. There's no rush here. Then again, when you have this many hunters, you probably want to go and kill that Fortrog before it gets a star. I'm just seeing how weak this base is. Only anti-infantry turrets. I think go for it. Where are the Wraiths? Oh, up here, killing a Marine. If they go together, they're gonna be having a good time. Yeah, Capitano is completely upgraded. There's 2 skits going to him. He's only now getting taunt and everything. Scooter's like, please don't kill me, Anakin, I'm weak. Well, Anakin disagrees. He's here to do what must be done. Warthog is gonna go down, and that's that. Game 2 goes to Hero, and we've got ourselves a longer series with this. Ladies and gents, welcome to Rift. Game number 3. Scoot in the blue color will be playing as Arbiter, one of his best picks still available in this match. We've got Hero Absolution on the other side with a surprise Kinsano. Now, I've spoken about this in the interim as we were waiting for the match to start, but Kinsano can actually be a pretty good counter to Arbiter. Now, let's talk about what Arbiter does first, however. Typically, you just get some kind of ghost early game control with a handful of grunts to capture the power nodes. You know, those ghosts typically play it pretty safe. They don't want to do too much damage. You probably don't want to bother with an Arbiter in tier 1. You go double generator into ghosts and then capture power nodes with grunts. Then you get an Expo and turtle up, go into Phantoms point 3, get your mixed infantry going to put in there into the Phantoms and just turtle to gain veterancy. But Kinsano is pretty capable of breaking that up because she has repeated drops later on, but early on what she does is go into just Jackrabbits. And you can also do that off of just double generator play. So Hero isn't actually going to be doing that, it looks like. Just normal 1 generator supply pad business. You might get out a few extra Marines, but then you should probably think about getting into a little bit of rabbit action. But he's getting a watchtower, so I'm not sure he'll be doing that. Mima Scoot already is working on these power nodes with just a handful of grunts. He's got some more back home, but he's now switching into vehicle shielding ghosts. And it's just 1 extractor actually, so he's very, very committed indeed. Hero has spotted it, however, and he should be getting his own rabbits now. So it's going to be the rabbit versus ghost scenario. It could have been all infantry, it could have been a mix of the two, but no, it's the scouts against scouts situation. So this one is good for Kinsano because those rabbits are going to have redline, they're going to be fast, they're going to have heat of battle, which means every time they get a kill, they become basically invulnerable. 90% armor or something like that. Just barely taking any damage from there. As generally, just look at their performance. Like, okay, that was 3 versus 2, yes, but Hero can snowball this now. I'm sure their upgrade is coming in, support drone. You know, just have a lot of momentum with this speed. More and more rabbits are coming through. But the ghosts get a pretty good position here, cutting off the rabbits a little bit. Anyway, later on, Kitsano will have these repeated drops and you just have to play defense basically as Arbiter. You have some counterattack potential with your drop. That can work out pretty good sometimes. Actually, what these ghosts are doing really well right now is picking into the reinforcements and dropping those stasis mines on top of the rabbits as well. Getting another kill there. That was pretty good, but the ghost numbers are just a little low still facing those rabbits. Metalloid would be not doing the 3rd point Phantom because of combat tech timings. Yeah, that's actually one thing that's really strong with Kinsano, especially because of the... As you get combat tech, redline re-triggers on every Marine, so you'd have to be very careful with something like that. It was highly upgraded buildings here. Still some more to do. You could just stick with tier 1 for a long time and just play into drops. That's totally fine. Obviously you can't fight against the drop turret with ghosts, though the rabbits are gonna win that fight too. The ghost numbers are starting to look really good. It's 13 now to 9. Hero is looking for a little bit of a position advantage, maybe a mini base attack that Scoot doesn't see coming, except he kind of suspects that he's nearby, so he's going to be able to respond to this. Yeah, you can see him now, and he's instantly pulling back. That's great to see. Uh-oh, the jackrabbits are completely stuck. Scoot gets a massive set of kills here. And the mines also detonate on 2 of the rabbits. The ghosts are gonna get them anyway, but hey, at least there's some healing for the ghosts. From Conduit of Rage, the 2nd extractor is now upgrading. But Hero has already had that for a long time. He's got an Expo coming, so as long as he can hold on to that and not lose the remainder of the rabbits, things should be fine. But Scoot's here already to go after them. There's a lot more ghosts overall, but they've split into 2. So if Hero does take the fight, he might be actually alright. I think he could fight the 8 ghosts there. Maybe not. Anyway, now they're gonna combine their forces and go after that Expo. No wonder there. Oh, Plasma Bolt is getting added in to absolutely finish this off, but there's the drop turret. That does need to be respected at least a little bit. Maybe the ghost can go on the far side of this base and just pick off more rabbits or something. But Hero's definitely on the struggle bus. He needs to get to that 4th point, but it's so far away. Needs like another minute and a half to get there. As this base, however, does upgrade and the pads on it too, he will progress through that rather quickly. The drop turret is now destroyed, so there's only the rabbits to count on, and there's only 5 of them. I think these guys are numerous enough to take out the base without any issue. Behold. One sec, my lights just went out, so I need to fix that real quick. We're gonna follow Hero's perspective. Oh, I've been gone for 5 seconds. What? Okay, Scoot wins. Hero really didn't have enough. I think it's a bit of an early resignation. Maybe there was still some sauce left in this, but Scoot just being too solid. He picked off the jackrabbits left and right and went in for the punish. Didn't destroy the base or anything, so I think Hero still had some possibilities here to make a comeback. I'm a bit surprised he already resigned. It wasn't looking great, but yeah, he doesn't like to drag these out. If he's behind, Hero does tend to resign early. He's not hoping for miracles ever. I think with Kinsano you could. You could. You make those drops work. There's some potential there. Ladies and gents, welcome to Ashes. Scoot's putting Hero on match point. This time he's going to be bringing Jerome. Interesting choice for Ashes. Hero's got Isabel. A little bit less surprising. You don't see Jerome much here. I would have expected that out of his picks it would have been Serena or something. But interesting. Interesting. The hologram scout. I love it. Steal the mini. Meanwhile, the actual rabbit can just collect resources. It's not bad at all. The holo scout. But Scoot's got two rabbits are better than one, says he. Oh, he also gets the mini base on his own side. It's not that easy. But Scoot's jackrabbit here actually is pretty damn weak. I think Hero can get the kill maybe if he chases that. There we go. And maybe he can just take that last mini base. His own holo rabbit is gone. Scoot takes the mini. Okay, so it's equal minis. The whole trick didn't work out. The armory coming in. That rope should be an interesting addition here. He will be slow. Isabel maybe has a play there. But you don't probably want to go mass jackrabbits into this matchup, right? I mean, you probably have to. Hero's minis are just a little bit slower. And it shows. But we should be expecting some kind of Spartan rabbit mix here, right? Scoot already opened with 2. Very little power pick-me-ups left. That's gone now. Hero did go for support drone, but how is he gonna deal with the Spartan then? I guess he does have 3 rabbits here that he could beat those 2 with. Scoot's just not gonna want to take a fight. He's gonna want to upgrade those himself. He's got Spartan. It means he's got one less building, however. Let's see if Hero is gonna want to get a Spartan himself. No, he's just upgrading the pads instead. Like I said, this is a little difficult because time for Heroes boost these rabbits a lot. Right, if Scoot gets them upgraded as well, and he's got a Spartan, he's just gonna attack that base. And Hero's only now getting a turret, so that will be finished, yes, but I still think he can pressure the minis very easily. Oh, maybe he's gonna pressure the main. Oh my god. You're really gonna do it? We got Hero cutting off reinforcements, not letting them come in. Then maybe he can deal with this low rabbit count, especially using the Invisibros, or not Invisibros, the holograms. Mines are all visible, no problem to shoot them down. Hero loses Some real rabbits there, but he defended. No buildings are going to be in trouble. And he can securely get himself a second generator now, especially with a second turret. No problem there. Scoot's not going to upgrade these rabbits, it seems. It's just to hold these ones at bay while having a much better unit out for the long run. That's the plan. Mini base will very likely be destroyed, but these guys can do some damage of their own. That's something. I guess Hero did have a much faster second gen. It shows up in the power department a little bit. Wait, Scoot now looking to pressure the main, but that's just not gonna happen. The turrets are too much. Good control on the rabbits to avoid turret fire. The way you do that is you keep swerving. Drive them like a boat. Trash dump is coming in. All the pieces are gonna hit these supply pads. And it looks like they're both gonna get destroyed. That's actually pretty painful, forcing Hero to upgrade that anti-vehicle turret in the back. Oh, he's not gonna finish that off. Oh man, that's so close to going down already. I guess he'll be back for it later, right? Hero's ready to go tier 2. Got all the rabbits at home now. But Scoot's got a garrison. Mines didn't get to do anything. I think that's enough rabbits to just kill the Spartan, honestly. Garrison or no. Oh, with the garrison micro, maybe. Nah, it's too hard to dodge enough projectiles. They are very staggered. So that's just not gonna happen. Yeah, Scoot doesn't get the second building and he loses his hero. That's not great. Because he spent a leader power on that. It's not cheap. Mini base is about to go down too. Now it's down to Hero to clean up some minis. I'm sure he can do it. Like, these two are very exposed right now. Scoot's just running around with a handful of his own, and he's gonna have to make something happen with his tier 2 business, which is gonna be Warthogs, it looks like. But with Hero having absolute map control and his own Warthogs soon, he can just grab himself new bases. The mini bases will just add some explosive force to him. And I think he can get his Alice Spartan out as well. He should do that. He's not in a rush right now. That can wait. Won't be that easy to get veterancy on that anyway, because she's like an anti-infantry specialist, not anti-vehicle. It's gonna go a little slower anyhow. Base is scouted. One Warthog does get caught. And there's just so many rabbits here. Are we gonna see holograms? There's not gonna allow those mines to do anything to him. There's no stun, no nothing. Scoot probably should have dropped turrets by now, no? I mean, victory turret. Surely he's got that. Did he go Spartan Morale instead? It's possible. Then again, you can't stun the entire army. Like, some rabbits would still remain active and shoot down the mines. Which is probably why he's not bothering with it. Then again, the rabbits can't really destroy a drop turret, so it makes sure that you can get this base safely upgraded and everything. Whereas without it, this happens. So I think Hero might be... There's some pretty good momentum place now. Oh, we do have a victory turret. Where was that earlier? We got the trash dump as well, but the base is destroyed anyways. And I'm not gonna lie, Hero... He wanted this. Like, Scoot did him a favor just now. He reset the jackrabbit count. Now there's population space for warthogs. It's great. Good trade for the base too. Although turning around here might have been a bit early. Hero is just taking it like a champ. Those time for Hero's hogs are gonna own him, so I'd say be careful there. Alice is coming out. No upgrades on the Spartan just yet, so he goes down. She goes down. Holographic decoys and heavy metal, however, will make this army absolutely destroy the Jerome one. Plus, there's a turret. So Hero's gonna get that Spartan back out. And maybe it's a good opportunity to take power nodes. Just with that many warthogs. Doesn't matter that the Sentinels are technically air units doing good damage to vehicles. The rabbits can tank it. They'll heal back up anyway. And all Hero needs is just one Marine. So maybe he should sacrifice these three. If you can get one Marine per node, it's gonna be faster. Oh, in fact, leaving the Sentinel to the Spartan might have been even better. Because once she's 2-star, she's just a bit of a Giga Trixie. But before that, not so much. Spartan can capture, but it's a bit slower. Good amount of warthogs now from Scoot, and he's got himself a Jerome. Jerome looks upgraded to me. But he's getting improved to Inspire now. Never mind. He wasn't upgraded. More warthogs. Scoot's trying to max out. Maybe he's got Time for Heroes too. Then he can get to 60 population with Time for Heroes staying on. Faster, stronger warthogs. But Hero is about to have a timing attack with that Spartan upgrade finishing. He's getting double victory turreted there. This time there's no detection, so mines would actually be pretty impactful, especially if there's some kind of stun paired with them. Holy shit! Everybody just got wrecked. Hero lost half his vehicle army to Scoot here. That was probably one of the best plays we've seen in a very long time. Just absolutely clogged up the place. But wait, there's the retaliation! Great Mech Blast. And Hero still has a whole lot left. Spartan's trying to call in the big boy. He's got the lasers. That tier 3 hero sure makes a big difference. That's a strong Mantis. The Vortox cannot beat that. And Scoot has some decent resources left as well. He's gonna upgrade the base. He can keep spamming hogs. He could actually make tanks. Would love to see that. Alice is coming back. She'll get this under control. There's definitely no pushing coming from Scoot anytime soon. Hero still adding in pop, but behind in tech. Nightingale's getting added to the army as well. Hero now on 3 bases. This is a pretty big deal though, economically speaking. He's got also more power nodes. He's got more mini bases. Everything's in his favor. So Scoot's gonna have to make some more big plays like that earlier. Hachi says he wasn't expecting to lose to Dark today. Sorry we didn't get to cover that. Well, Hachi, how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? You did it last time too. Was that Rising Star that time? I forget. Nice pickoffs again by Hero. He's got such good map awareness and control overall. I mean, once again, 4 power nodes, 100 population of hogs roaming around the map. It's just you probably don't want to mess with those tanks. For Scoot having to turtle here. But if he gets out enough Scorpions and Wolverines, he might just be invincible. Just we're not at that point yet. You see the Spartan can steal a tank just fine. There's plenty Nightingales here to shut this stuff down. And they are Gauss Hogs. Oh, that's my favorite thing. Double drop turret, no mines. Oh, they're just gonna destroy the resource buildings. Oh my god. There is an anti-vehicle turret. By the time these guys get home, it's gonna have... Yeah, that's gonna be a millennia by the time these get back. Whole lot of holograms. Oh! The mech blast hitting the crew. Tank's getting a little bit of healing, but there's a Spartan in that one. Pick up the weak one, yes. Oh, bad. Hey, they get stolen to Hero. Absolution is bringing Absolution to Scoot. Given for all his sins, however, I'm not sure what you can do with that. Scoot's gonna just have to go into the next game, I think. Hey, I never complained about the game 5, okay? Let's do it. That was great. Well played by Hero. Also Scoot. I think that was a sick mind combo that he pulled earlier. It's just he needed like 5 more of those two. make up the difference. Ladies and gents, it's all come down to this. Game 5, my favorite thing. The last of the series, Scootman's bringing in Serena, also my favorite thing. Kind of. Hero has Shipmaster. That's kind of the standard pick for this map. You just get so many early units. With your initial spawn of 3 grunts, you just make 2 more. And you just go nuts on that resource gathering. Good luck, USC. You only have 2 Marines, so you have to choose where you go. Oh, the Sentinels are getting pissed off by heroes trying to pull them into the mini, but it's not working. This time they are just kind of chill. Beehive doesn't consider itself to be shaken just yet. Now, is Scoot gonna do some 1 base aggression here? It's 1 barracks only. But it very much looks to me like that Cryo Troopers rallied into the main. Can Hero defend? Super early vehicle shielding. We got Ghosts. We got Suicide Grunts. Our man's preparing. He's an absolute prepper. Never know what tomorrow may bring. But all this business will get slowed down as the Cryo Troopers start chilling all the buildings, especially once they get their aura. Say bye-bye to income, which is probably why you want 2 minis. Hero's also trying to get a turret, but good luck, sir. It's already at half health. Oh my goodness. Oh, Suicide Grunt! That's probably what Scoot said. I can get away with it. I'm just chilling here. He's the one gaming. Nice job getting rid of the turret. Now he's splitting properly as well. The Suis ideally want to crash into the Marines, not so much the Cryo Troopers. The Cryo Troopers have decent armor actually against them. Yeah, chill him. Dude, Hero is not ready for this. Or is he? There's actually a pretty good number of ghosts here. And Scoot does have grenades. Looks like he'll be able to destroy that turret. It's at super low health. And there's plenty of grenades to handle just a handful of ghosts. 8 Marines. It's just that the Cryo Trooper count is pretty low. The Shatter will take the turret with it. And the more icing there is on the base, the harder it's gonna be to keep pumping units. Meanwhile, Scoot is enjoying the full income of his economy. Just look at how slowly those numbers are going up, especially the power. And once you freeze that extractor, you got 5 more ghosts in you, and that's kind of it. Alright, the Marines probably need to get back into this fight now, as the Cryo Troopers are getting taken down. I think Scoot's just happy capturing power nodes from here and leaving it alone. I think he doesn't want to sacrifice the Marines into a unlucky Suicide Grunt connection or anything. Got the power node already. Should be getting this second one. I think with 3 Marines you just captured the node, man. Oh wait, Sui. Why are they sprinting? What? Why are they sprinting? How did he do that? They're just constantly sprinting. That's their charge. Why are they charging all the time? That's crazy. Oh well. More ghosts. They're gonna go heal as well real quick. Sometimes there's speed-related bugs when you're slowing down people. But yeah, you see that was a charge. Anyway, good split from Scoot. Kept his boys alive, and he's working on the third power node. These guys are also relatively healthy. He's got himself his minis. And it's gonna be an ice cream truck. It's coming very soon. Scoot's being very cautious. He just wants a bigger economy than what Hero can have. But Hero is already getting into another extractor. So is Scoot, to be fair, with the gen. But once his ice cream truck is out, that's where things get hairy for Hero, I would say. It's a lot of ghosts, but it's also possible to protect your ice cream truck very nicely with so many Marines. Now, especially if the Sui Grunt count is going to be low. There's at the moment only 3. You really want to be careful how you use them. Because you don't want to save them for the time where the ice cream truck is going to cover your infantry, right? You can find a great connection against a clumped infantry force like that, especially Marines. That would be ideal. I think this is the moment. They're so clumped, holy cow! The heel, they're even more clumped than they should be. The beam, oh my goodness. All the infantry is getting eaten up. There's only the ice cream truck left. The ghosts are gonna ransack it. Oh boy, here comes the poltergeist knocking. Oh no. Oh no, the mass rabs are gonna take out the ice cream truck. That might be Scoot for this game, I think. There's very little hope of coming back. I guess you could put together some kind of 10-minute drop, but how do you survive another 2.5 minutes? Nah, Scoot's nowhere near. Nah, he's gonna lose all the power nodes. He doesn't have a lot of supplies. And even if you do the big drop, that's a lot of ghosts. Oh man, that was such a painful combo there. Trying for a second base. I mean, it's a desperate play at this point. Spirit support is in to clean up the mini. Man, suicide grunts can be so devastating if you're not perfectly split up. Third power extractor's coming up for Hero. He's got a second base as well on there. How many minis is that? 5-1? Oh my god. How is this base even gonna happen? Hey, 1-star ghost. You go, man. Hero's got everything it takes now to... Oh, it's all pads on the minis, nothing exciting there. Just took a look around. It's not like Scoot can stop this. He's just turtling up for... hoping for something better, but it's just going to be infantry now. So once again, you could go for a bunch of suicide grunts if Hero spots this. Oh, he's just going to go tier 3. Oh my goodness. Do you just actually get out an honor guard hero and use cloak to go over these marines? Because they certainly can't defend themselves against that. Might be an option. Scoot's gonna have a mini. It's a bit difficult to crash this party over here with ghosts. That's not gonna happen, but a hero's gonna have a second spirit support. And he'll be able to add in wraiths. Those should make all the difference. There's a second spirit support ready to go. Just doesn't have population for it right now. I think you have to come back with the ghosts and take and engage. Won't be great news for the ghosts, but hey, second spirit support. It did happen. Wasn't the wraith getting queued up? If you can stick stack that, it's so difficult to respond because you're beating vehicles and infantry with some very veteran units. I'm sure Scoot is making a little bit of progress. I guess he could throw in his large drop if a fight happens. But will it be enough? There are two 2-star hunters. They'll have to go against 2 1-star tanks and the Frost Raven. If there's a little bit of anti-air for hero, it will be easier. He is making a Reaver now. Got plenty of engineers. There is a Wraith. I think it's fine. Oh man, oh no. There's a suicide grunt on top. Big drop. Beam. Engineer shields for our banished player. I think the beam is just wiping the infantry out here. All the power is getting used at once. Ice is helping UNSC a little bit, but that's just too much banished business. The engineer shields are taking all the damage, reducing it to just 60% of all of it. Sorry. Sorry, that's not gonna happen. Hero Absolution is gonna let Scoot go, but all he gets is the bronze match. Hero, however, is going to the finals, so congrats to him. And we'll see Scoot in the bronze match soon. GG's. We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.